Welcome, everyone, to Ruston, Louisiana, home to the Bulldogs of Louisiana Tech, and the fans are in Joe I.A. Stadium ready to have a good time. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's... Welcome, everyone, to Ruston, Louisiana, home to the Bulldogs of Louisiana Tech, and the fans are in Joe I.A. Stadium ready to have a good time. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport, a rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Louisiana Tech will kick it off and will be underway. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Louisiana's offense takes the field for the first time today. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game.
And he's running in the open. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
How about it, RD? What a start. You want to come out and say, I'm going to be aggressive, we're going to take shots, we're going to make big plays. Look no further than the first play of the game.
God damn, bro. Come on, 83. You cannot get boxed in by a linebacker of no fucking... Oh my god, bro. My linebacker just got bumped the whole fucking route on a drag. Come on, bro. It's fucking ridiculous, man. Fucking beat the motherfucking drag. Should not get fucking boxed like that, bro. That's ridiculous. That is fucking pathetic.
Louisiana has it back in the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field.
A fucking pick 6 from.
After squandering that long drive,
Come on, 24. That was pathetic blocking, bro. What's this? We don't want to play today, guys? Is that what we're saying?
And help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on
Pretty
that
much
one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Getting some heat.
Good blocks. Good blocks, offensive lineman. Yeah, my team doesn't even play. They don't
get
care.
People's attention last
That's sick, bro. We don't get too flexing.
Film, and they saw all these pass rushers and their abilities. They thought they had a good plan, but it's not working right now. They've already given up a set.
Just steamrolling his way through. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of third and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You could throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off and they pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
Touch pass on the run. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Raging Cajuns with the 1st and 10. From the gun. Give on the inside. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
What the fuck are we doing? Oh my god. My team's about to get sent to slaughter.
The first thing you have to
taking
do
out
to
back
make
a
this
good
play
yellow.
successful offensively is I have to block the
Ridiculous.
edge.
Back
I
to
gotta get
back.
my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
And the Raging Cajuns will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Fast motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. West Virginia sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the 4th quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in Morgantown. That's how much they took that crowd out of it. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. From the shotgun, the inside give. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
To throw, it's Bullock. Fires to the tight end. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
I give the tight end a lot of credit for holding on to the football. I know he's a big guy, but he just got whacked.
They go to the ground. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. We anticipate this one being much tighter than the last time these two met when it was a blowout, David.
And here's the thing. You got an opportunity right now. You got the football early in this game to show you. This is going to be more of the same, Palmer.
Well, we talked to both coaching staffs and players, and they're all very aware of what happened the last time these two teams played. So expect everybody's A game today. Reese, you're right. We expect this one to be a lot tighter.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He lets it fly. And he intercepts it.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah, I think the difference.
This offense starts deep in a hole. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the 1st period as we take a look at the stats. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Still on his feet at the 25. Oh, look out! He's at the 30. He's at the 10. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal.
How many ways can I get it to my guys who can fly, who are playmakers, and let them make big plays? This is another one you've seen. Catch the football, flip it ahead really quickly, get it to a burner, go in full speed across the formation. He gets the edge, makes the big play.
So that's not exactly optimal as far as the defense starting a stand, giving up an 80. Touchdown, Cajuns! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss.
14, Louisiana Tech, 7.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Hey, knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
I think you run that play so you stay out of 3rd and long. 3rd and long is not where an offense ever wants to thrive. 3rd and medium, hey, I'm good with that. So you run that play to make sure
I don't want to do.
Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one it was going to be a physical game. Guys are going to have to be great at the point of attack and get off blocks and make tackles. They couldn't stop the offense from picking up that first down on that run play.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Looking for space. It's Booth. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the timing just a hair off.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
He'll bring it back. It's Turner. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they execute and...
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing
My
what
God,
you're
can we make
doing.
one block
Everything
down
seems
there?
to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
They're bringing heat. Moving away from pressure. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
I try to do this so much road bullshit right there.
For any
It's
offensive
my
player.
fucking
He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Oh my
Quarterback needs to
God, man. Game, bro. It's a...
Every defense in the country talks
He should
about
not
getting
airmail
offenses
that.
predictable third
No
and
pressure drag, and you just get fucking... Look at it, nowhere near him. You're just going to make him airmail. That's what your logic right there. God, bro, this is why I hate pass accuracy.
Will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Slips through the line. They'll
It's
put
so
a stop to that
fucking
return
dumb,
at about the 37
Like, I get it for the deep fucking shot. It's literally a drag across the middle, and we get fucking airmail. That's how it works. How does this make
Quite
sense?
find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
This offense has a second down play. Dropping back, it's Bullock. Short throw to the
Game matches for no reason. It was cover 6, but
that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. They get to him as he throws. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Running it back, it's Turner. He gets a block. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score. Touchdown, Louisiana. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. And you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half. Because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Oh, so close to paying off the tip drill. He had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. The running back has it. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
On the return, it's Turner. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points, start thinking about
going for the big play. It's a big stride inside the 10. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Raging Cajun. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Louisiana 28. Louisiana Tech 7.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like, this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on?
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Power football with the run. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Makes a move. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. and get set, first down. Quarterback will audible. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
It's now second down.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. And the Raging Cajuns want to crank the tempo. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he makes the catch inside the 25. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a first down. He's going to pass. Coming after it. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Wants to go up top. Snagged on the outside, it's Dennis. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me, too.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. He's got great speed. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Louisiana has it back, in the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mid. They put one mid on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
Quick strike complete. That's 20. He's got space. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Give to the back. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra.
Touchdown, Cajuns! And the pummeling has started. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Louisiana, 35. Louisiana Tech, 7.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Keeps it and gets past the chains. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Shakes off a tackler. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Bullock. They were trying to set up the screen, and they almost threw the thing away. They're lucky it's third down.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
And here comes the offense on second down. They'll leave it with him. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5.
You don't always have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the first down, and that's all that matters.
And that is a tough assignment for a defense to cover a back man-to-man who can get downfield like that.
Especially when he can run routes the way he does, Reese. I'm really impressed watching this running back with how he's able to cut and how he doesn't telegraph where he's going. He is a weapon catching the ball out of the backfield.
Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense...
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana. And the punishment has been extended. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Louisiana 42. Louisiana Tech.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. From the gun, the ground game. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. That's going to do it for the quarter, guys. Louisiana has the lead here. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Wants to throw. It's Bullock. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field.
And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Finds a crease at the 20. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal flag in the back.
Okay.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense getting set for first down. They'll run it from the gun. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Second down coming up. Using his legs, it's Perry. Keeps the legs moving. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride, and they want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Running back searching for a hole. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal.
Oh, man, my receiver, this guy is
he got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over and move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Less than a yard to go to pick up the 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Bullock. Shoots it to the left. Pass on the way, it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
The #1 objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39.
And how good does that feel, right? You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop it.
And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold it. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Bunch formation trying to confuse the secondary. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Yeah, this offense is going to try to run the ball and do it in a variety of ways. You'll see zone reads. You'll just see straight downhill running. They'll get the toss play going as well to try to keep this defense on their heels.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Caught in the backfield, it's Perry. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Didn't get enough to move the sticks, but enough to leave them with the decision.
And the defense did a great job understanding the sticks, rallying to the football, getting them on the ground. And you're right, Reese, 4th and short, that means decision time, or for us, green light. Go for it.
Man, when I was at Florida, Steve Spurrier would wait for this opportunity in a game 4th and inches, and he'd signal in red Snoopy. Quarterback sneak. It works every time.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. Now facing a 3rd and long. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee.
Number 92 in punt formation to kick it away.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious. To be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.